Thought you were. All right, I hit record.
Okay, thank you, Sean.
Not sure how I did that. Sorry, Elizabeth.
No, you're fine. I don't know either. Who
I
knows?
just made you the host
Oh,
because
good.
it's
Okay.
safer.
Fair enough. Uh, hey, everybody. It is, yeah, maybe the chatbots were the host. Yeah. Hey, it's Tuesday, July 8th. You're here at the Chaos Community Call on Tuesdays that we have every week. I hope everybody's doing great today, or as good as, one can be in the world. Yeah, so we have a super quick agenda. If you have things you wanted to add, feel free to do so. This is an open agenda. It's not just mine. It's open to anybody. So put on there what you want. I mean, as long as it's like related to chaos, I guess. Like, I mean, we can talk about stuff, but yeah, I don't know. Anyway, yeah, so let's hop into it. So there is a Slack poll. Last week in the community meeting, someone proposed, not me, someone else proposed that we take a break from community meetings for the month of August, just because it's like a summer month for a lot of folks and there's people on vacation and whatnot. So I put a poll in the general channel to see how people thought about that. So please take that. I guess we'll decide as it gets closer to the end of July and closer to the beginning of August to see what we want to do.
Don't we
So,
I
do?
have a clarifying question. So
yes,
historically, we've canceled most of the chaos meetings. But the way the poll is worded, it sounds like you're just talking about this meeting.
I was just talking about this meeting. Should we expand it to all the meetings?
I
We're
had
gonna
interpreted the question as pertaining to all the meetings.
we're gonna take a break. Let's take a break.
I like the way you think, Dawn.
We can
Um,
always keep individual meetings, like for, if there's certain projects that need to make a lot of progress, they've got something going on, or um, whatever.
Yeah,
okay.
it's hard, for
Historically,
example,
we've let people keep some of the meetings if they
Okay.
really wanted to keep them, but
it's hard, for example, for me to not have the Augur meetings right now because that's how I'm making Augur less dependent on me. So
yeah, so we could keep the Augur meetings.
I don't want to stop that train.
Okay, so that means that every working group leader will have to also point people towards this because it affects everybody, which is totally fine, but I just want to clarify. Okay, so let me just, Elizabeth, see if I can edit the poll to include all meetings. And is it we want for the full month of August? Just take a break? Yeah, okay. For the full month of August. Awesome. Last week, I think we talked about like 1 or 2 weeks in August, and then it kind of got expanded to all of August. But I thought it was just for this meeting, so that was my bad. I misunderstood. Yeah, this is great.
Yeah, I
So
suppose we
yeah,
should do it for each of the working groups because, like, for example, the Augur group will probably continue through that break. And I actually think the scientific research software group will probably continue just because these groups have a lot of momentum right now, and I don't want to drop them.
yeah. So why don't we put? So there is a channel for the working group leaders. So why don't I put a message in there that says we are probably going to cancel the community meeting for August. If you would like to also cancel your meetings, that is an option you have. Should we do that? Or should we just say
Yeah,
all
yeah,
meetings
let's,
are canceled? If you want to
yeah,
keep going, you do that.
yeah, because I don't know what other working groups may, I don't, not at everyone. So there may be other working groups in similar circumstances to what I'm describing.
Cool. Okay. Anybody else have comments or any concerns about that or anything they want to say?
Well,
Okay, we will do that then. Okay, then, oh, sorry, did I cut somebody off? Maybe, I guess I did not. Okay, so, oh, Sean, we'll be right back, okay. The CHAOSS Asia folks, as you might remember, have been putting together this open source community database. Divya put another reminder in general, so I was just bringing it back to this group as well. If you have additions to this, they have a lot now. I think there's 63 in here. Where was that? Yeah, 63. And they have a map. It's looking pretty cool. So if you have some to add, feel free to do so. And these are the kind of groups that they're adding in. So yeah, pretty cool. And again, not, specific to CHAOSS, but also it's been a really cool project for them to work on and could be helpful as, for somebody somewhere down the line. For a lot of people, actually. Whoa, hold on. Oh, no. Okay. Does anybody have questions or comments about that? Okay, we're gonna fly through this, through this agenda. Okay, ooh, somebody added this, package management improvements on data quality.
Yeah, that was me. So this is follow up to what we were discussing in CHAOSScon last 2 weeks ago. So for those that were not there, I'm trying to improve quality in package management so you can collect information from them and combine it, and it makes sense. So it was a short update the last 2 weeks. I was just talking to people, trying to collect a group of people interested in the topic. If someone knows someone that is interested in this and want to reach to me, that would be great. That's it.
So I'll add to this because I had a chance to talk to Damien too, but this is a really interesting topic that I think a lot of people will have an interest in. So I think the argument that he had kind of expressed to me was that a lot of different package managers handle license declarations and copyright declarations differently. And as a result, we have like just some differences in the supply chain and some challenges in getting this information kind of aggregated in a meaningful way. And so what was described, I wasn't there, but there was a lot of interest, and sure, it'd be great if we could like do a magic wand and have all the package managers have all of the different projects express license and copyright info in the exact same way. So one of the thoughts is to start coordinating with folks from the package managers who do this kind of work and kind of see what their approaches are, how they think about this issue. Like just getting some resolution here, I think would be really well received. And it's a thorny issue, but it's kind of important for the supply chain. I would imagine, like if we can clear up some of this stuff. So it seems like there's a big demand, but a lot of kind of fracturing in the ways that people are thinking about this issue. So anyway, that's it.
Thanks.
Sorry if I said it wrong, tell me otherwise, but
No, it was great. Thank you.
Okay.
So are we thinking this would be a CHAOSS working group, or is this something that's kind of outside the CHAOSS sphere?
I don't know if we are at that stage already. I'm just starting to collect the initial group. It might be. If we think this is a good home for it, that would be a good place to at least schedule some meetings or something. But something that is critical is that we get people from package management development. Aside from us, that we have the concerns and the use case or the interest, if we actually want to do this, we need people that actually work inside the package management ecosystem. I myself can participate in one of them. I could explore going into a second one, but I don't think I have the context for a second one because I didn't use more than one for a very long time. But we will have to find a home for it eventually, and this could be one.
And the other question I had was, I might be misremembering this. I feel like someone from a package manager started coming to this meeting and was trying to get CHAOSS folks to attend their meetings to talk about some, it seems like some of this. Does anyone else remember that?
I don't.
Okay. Well, I will look through the old agendas, probably from like 6 months ago. And I'll
Okay.
see if I can find that person. And
I don't.
I'll ping them. Maybe they're still in our Slack. I haven't seen them shown up at a meeting in a while, but yeah, we'll see. I feel like maybe I dreamt that. It's possible.
It also seems like folks from, say, SPDX and Cyclone DX would be important to have as part of this conversation as well, because obviously they set a lot of the standards as to how things should look. But I don't know that they necessarily like create the tooling that, or have necessarily had the conversations with the package managers to get these implemented. I think it's been more at a project by project level. I could be wrong.
Most of SPDX and Cyclone DX standards are about the final product, how the SBOM should look like after you collected all the data. I don't think they have anything for the intermediary steps, which is the package management supply chain.
Yeah.
But it would be great if this ends up in a standard in one of the two, or maybe both, once we have some consensus between package management.
Okay, cool.
It seems like a really easy problem to solve.
Sure.
It sounds like a 4 years
Right.
project at least.
I
We
mean, we
should
could probably
do
solve it
a
in this meeting because we have extra time. So
A
we can
couple
just,
weeks is what I'm thinking. We should
Yeah.
be good.
yeah, we can just do it. That's fine. Well, we could just decide and then everybody should just do what we think is the best. Actually, Damien, you should just decide and then tell everybody how they should run
I
theirs.
thought in my talk the best one is the FreeBSD standard, so we should go with that one. It's the only one that actually has a standard for the supply chain. So let's
There
go
you go.
FreeBSD. It was working for 30 years. They were first. Sure.
See, done. Problem solved. There we go. Yeah, that's super interesting. Anyone else have comments or questions? Okie dokie. We're gonna move on. It's your last chance. Okay, we only have one more thing on the agenda. Just had a CFP that's open right now, and it's the Intersource Summit. I know there's a lot of crossover, so just thought I'd bring that up here. And then also I was thinking, should we like put these somewhere? I know we kind of put them in reminders from week to week here in this meeting, but I'm wondering if we should do something else with this information. Might be helpful for people. What do we think? We could add it to like the talks, the upcoming CHAOSS talks, or is that too confusing?
Personally, the way that you've added it, like with the reminders, it's
Yeah.
actually pretty helpful just in the minutes, to be honest with you. 'Cause
Okay,
you can go through the minutes and just quickly glance at that last reminder section.
fair enough. Yeah. If people are getting value out of that, then that's awesome. Then that's less work. So, yay. I'm happy to do that. And
Yeah.
if anybody has any, I should say this, feel free to add them too, under the reminders if you come across one.
Yeah. Just a question for you, Elizabeth. Are we doing like things in the fall conference wise? Chaos E?
N- Not officially.
Okay.
Hold on. Spam is calling me. It's very
Okay.
important.
From the United States. I get that one a lot.
I don't know. Yes, that's exactly what it says. That's exactly what it says. United States. The whole United States is calling me. Cool.
Hello?
Yeah, right now, I know.
Can I help you?
I wish. I wish I could help.
I can't help you all, but maybe
Out of
one
my
of you.
control, sadly. Anyway, no, so usually we do all things open for those who don't know.
Yeah.
I had a personal conflict this year
Okay.
with it, and also budget's a little bit tight, so we decided not to do that this year.
Okay. And there's nothing else kind of in
Nope.
that all agenda docket. Okay.
No, there's, I mean, there will be chaotics at these conferences, I'm
Sure.
guessing, and like Open Source Summit Europe and stuff, but as
Okay.
far as like an official chaos presence, no.
Okay. Okay. I was just curious.
Yep.
Okay, thanks.
And then the other two reminders we have is just CHAOSScon Africa, if you're interested in going, it has been confirmed, and I believe they opened ticket sales. I'm pretty sure they did open ticket sales. Yes, you can register for that event there. It is in conjunction with OSCAFest, so that's cool. And I think they will be releasing schedule pretty soon, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah. And then, of course, if you are giving a talk, add it to the calendar here. We'll try to promote it best we can in our socials. So that is the end of the agenda. Look at us. Anybody else have anything to add?
Summer agenda.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm cool with it. I was like, oh, I should figure out something to talk about, but that seems dumb to just like make something up for us to talk about. We don't, you know what I mean? Like if people have things, great, then let's do that. But if we don't, then we don't. It's cool.
Damien brought up is one that I want to kind of keep an eye on because I think this is pretty interesting. And like I know it's not an easy issue to solve, but clearly a lot of people this needs to smooth out a little bit in some form or fashion. So
Yeah, I think that the major problem is that nobody is willing to kickstart the effort. It's like everyone knows it's a problem. It was a problem for a long time, but it's so massive that it's like, I don't know if I want to do this kind of
Well,
thing.
like we could talk about like like we always say in the chaos project, like those just getting off zero, like what are those first initial steps that just might help a little bit point it directionally in a real positive way.
Yeah,
So we don't have to boil the ocean kind of in this.
I
Yeah.
missed the earlier discussion, but most of these package managers are kind of like artisan, bespoke, organic kinds of things that everyone is different and special.
Yeah, but I see this pattern that after 20 years that they are converging, at least in architecture, like they kind of very
Yeah.
similar at this point, but still the metadata they have is kind of from historical reasons different. And I think this bomb crazy going on like in many countries is going to push into we actually need to fix this because
Yes.
it's impossible to deal with creating SBOMs using this.
Yes.
Okay. So we'll continue to bring it up. Damien, I don't know if you posted anything in the general channel, but you should feel free to do so if you haven't.
Okay, yeah, I was thinking in working some writing a very short article or something to kickstart this. I didn't do it yet. I will try to write something and share it in the general channel. Maybe I can post it somewhere.
Yeah.
And
Awesome. Just for those who aren't here at this meeting right now, I'm sure there are others who would be interested
Could
to.
we put it on the CHAOSS blog?
Ooh,
Would that be okay?
that could be okay. Yeah. Yeah, I didn't start writing it, so uh, so
okay.
yeah, it could be.
Right, I'll just say to write, to be posted somewhere.
Yeah, I will write something and I will link it and I will share it in the general channel.
Awesome. And if you do want to post something to the CHAOSS blog, just let me know. I can work with you on that. Okay,
Okay, perfect.
cool. All right, anything else for our agenda today? If not, I'm happy to give you back your time. It was great to see everybody.
Great to see you,
Have a
Elizabeth.
good
Great to see
rest
everyone.
of your week.
Thanks.
All
You
right, see y'all
all.
later. Bye. See ya.